iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts,
playlists, and listen live on the free iHeart app.
Get ready, everybody, here's some more Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Are you ready for more? It's Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor.
On the cutting room floor, I don't suppose you saw that sickening scene at the NASCAR race where the brightest youngest star in NASCAR, young Connor Zilish, was celebrating. He got out of his car when he won the race, and he was so stoked that he'd won. And as he's standing on the roof, he's stumbled and his foot's got stuck in the open window of the car, and he's fallen face first onto the concrete.
And knocked himself out. It was very hard to watch. The whole crowd going, "Oh my God!" He looked like he could be dead.
Yeah.
He's not dead. He broke his collarbone.
But there's such a thing with that when you're celebrating. Frank Sinatra said it. That's life. That's what people say. You're riding high in April and shut down in May.
Who sings that?
That's Frank Sinatra.
Let's keep it that way.
Well
You're
done.
a brave man to take on Frank Sinatra.
Well, I'm just saying that what a metaphor for life. Just when you're celebrating, one day cock of the walk, next day a feather duster. You got to be careful.
Like
with
if
your
you win at the
celebrations.
tennis, don't jump over the net.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. Many years ago, when I was playing tennis, I jumped the net and boonk straight on the old choppers.
Really?
And broke my front tooth. And
Did
because
you?
If anything I did in life very quickly was grow teeth. So I had a full set of adult teeth by the time I was 9. Unfortunately for me, because I knocked out that front adult tooth, I had to get like an implant in my front tooth.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I knew everything about you. But your teeth, until recent years, you had weird 2 front teeth. Was one of those fake?
One of them was half a tooth because I knocked it out jumping the net.
Not jumping a net.
No, jumping the net. And had to go and get dental surgery, and they put a pin in there. And then if you look at our early promotional pictures, I had that big, I made Hughes's teeth look like an Osmond.
You said you looked like a jack-o'-lantern.
I did. I was dreadful choppers. Giant
And one
gap
of them
in
was fake. So how come you got such bad ones if they were fake?
Well, because it was back in the 70s. They didn't have good teeth back then.
So they tried to mimic everyone else's teeth.
Yeah, so
You took in a photo of Chad Morgan. You said, I want to look like that.
I want to eat an apple through a tennis racket.
Well, let tennis go. It wasn't your friend.
I know.
And so did you jump the net because you'd won a tennis match?
No.
No, it's a lot here I don't believe.
I hadn't even won. The game hadn't even started. I just jumped straight over the net before it had even started because I'd seen tennis players on TV doing it.
Right.
So I thought, how hard is that?
Well, apparently very hard.
John Newcombe used to jump the net, but he had longer legs than me. And he just bounded straight across it.
And probably a cause for celebration because he'd won. You didn't have any of those things going
No, I just walked out of the corner. Well, there's a net. I'm going to go and jump it. Did you
What happened?
But it taught me a great thing in life to
Which
never.
is?
Well, whenever I have a win, I don't go crazy with the celebration.
Well, you're very lucky that you haven't had to worry about that.
No, I've been bereft of wins since. And actually,
Very lucky that you're mediocre.
I didn't even win back then. What about you? Have you ever won anything and you've had cause to celebrate?
No, I do remember going up onto a stage at school where we all were given our netball trophies. And I spun the disc on it and very loudly spun off and dunk, dunk, dunk. And then we're all standing there and we all had to file off. But my friend said next to me, jump off, jump off. So I jumped off the edge of the stage and then they all filed off to the other side.
So you were the only one that jumped off?
Yeah, and I just stood there, sentinel, hoping that the world would swallow me up.
Oh.
Anything in those days that you did, breathing in and out was embarrassing. Anything you did that made a noise, that made you look different, anyone looking at you, was all just embarrassing.
And you had your netball skirt on as well, I presume?
Well, yes, it didn't float up. I wasn't like, Marilyn Monroe over the grate. And no one said great.
Did you have to hand those legs in at the end of the year with
At the
your
end of
bib?
the season, I handed them in. I was never, the library ran out. I never got them again. Elle McPherson took them. She ran off with them.
So I think the lesson in all of this, if we celebrate a win, perhaps, just keep it Keep it nice.
Well, what lesson have you learned? You weren't even winning.
Well, I was 8 or 9 years of age. Come on, you can't shame me for that. I haven't won anything since, as you pointed out.
Dentist.
It's Jonesy Amanda's cutting room floor.
Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor.